Today is the big day where I get the mayor of Johnstown, Pennsylvania, 3 commissioners, I guess now, and the commission board, and someone from PennDOT, and who knows who else they're going to call to get in wheelchairs and navigate around their city. Maybe they can all work together to make it a little bit more accessible for everyone. I think perspective is everything. Hopefully this perspective does some good.
Guys, divvy it up, what you guys want to do. What chair's looking exciting to you?
Not this one. No. We don't have handles on that one.
How about we go through Central Park, and then how about we go across some streets and some sidewalk cutouts?
From the city's perspective, can we go past balance?
As you guys can tell, it's hard to push a wheelchair already.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are noticing the slant. You do. That's a good chair. Shanna has a good chair too. The mayor has a decent chair. It's not horrible.
Definitely can't pull your hair back easily.
Grass is a very big obstacle, so when you guys have parks or shale, you can't get a wheelchair through either one of those things easily, especially if there's rain.
I can see my fingers trying to.
I want to give you guys a little bit perspective of ramps also. I feel like you guys should try and wheel up that ramp. They'll spot you.
It says no trespassing. We'll let him go first. Yeah, that's a
I mean, I can go up and show you the... Because I do remember I had issues with that.
Were you powered when you got up there?
No.
Oh, you manually?
Yeah, I did that all myself. And I remember, right at the end, there was a lip there, and it was a pain. Look, he's doing good. Whoa!
All right, one success. Let's move on.
I'm gonna stand behind you.
Yeah, he's gonna make sure you're okay.
Yeah, you're gonna wanna be careful not to fall back.
Yep, try and lean forward. Next one.
Yeah, this one's a little scary.
When you don't see the anti-tippers, you're like, oh, that's terrifying.
Oh God, if Ethan needs a spotter, we're all screwed. Ethan's the fittest man in the world. All right, let's try this.
You got this, girl. And you have him to spot you,
Yeah,
so. Last one.
Right.
You're at a disadvantage because this is a low rider with 20-inch wheels.
Oh, see, you should have just not told me that. And then I would...
Who's first down the ramp?
Not me.
I got that's an extra cushion on that.
He said there was...
A lot harder going down. Well, there's very little room to maneuver there because you only have a little square to turn on.
You went. That's a good wheelchair too.
I just didn't want to hit the tree.
Just try not to go off the side there. Did you break a nail, Shannon?
I did. This just popped off. So broken nail. I got the whole experience.
All right, guys. We are going down this and up that.
Oh God. I definitely hit one.
See, now my legs don't move to get me from not falling out and hitting my face on the concrete.
How do I do this without one? I should probably go both ways.
Oh, if you didn't have a helper, you would have to crochet, so.
I'm backing out of the traffic. I'm not even looking. I should probably look both ways.
You would have to actually get up and get out.
I don't have that option.
You would have to actually get in a wheelie position.
Oh, come on. You're even in the nice lightweight chair.
She almost went
The four of us are all.
I'm gonna go forward and backward. I got the full experience.
Yeah, that slant is terrible, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I keep having to like read.
Frank, I believe that this is probably the questionable spot right here.
Yes. Do you have room to move and turn?
Now, there's people with bigger wheelchairs. That might be the question, but
Get straight through there.
yeah, that's a big area to get through. Like, Matt, could a big wheelchair get through that?
Busier, are people going to be courteous to let you through? If that sign got moved, simply that would give.
Yep, that would 100% fix the whole dilemma. Because I was going to say, this could actually kind of move up. That's about all I could really think they could do as a business. What sign is that even? Oh, meter parking.
Well, they could move it or attach it somewhere else, I'm sure.
Yeah, I would think that that would be a very simple solution. If I'm wheeling down on a busy day and that's gone, you know, I'd be here and people would be passing or vice versa. You know, I could.
There's room for two to get through.
Yeah.
Even almost two wheelchairs.
Yeah, I guess I can see it in that regard. Of all other things in the city that aren't accessible, I wouldn't have pinpointed that one thing. I would have pinpointed the things I've showed you.
If that sign's out there, then it makes it completely accessible.
I don't know what that would take to move that. I don't know any of that stuff, but you are right that
City and act of God. I wanted to see if, you know, is it really a barrier?
I guess it could be a barrier, but I mean,
Well, we don't want to make it one if it isn't. You know?
exactly.
If it is, we'll adjust.
Yeah, I mean, if I were you, I'd say you looked at it, you got in a wheelchair, you did it, you see what she's talking about, and, you know, moving that sign is an option. Yeah, this is a nice and dangerous incline here.
Are we going this way?
Yeah, I mean, I know there's traffic, but...
Okay, now we have the
We have the official walk sign.
I'm definitely stuck.
Now, this is actually not terrible. Yep, that is a very nice one there. That is perfect. This is perfect.
Okay, there we go.
A little bit of an incline there, but that's the best one I've dealt with.
Not that bad.
Yeah, you guys are all nailing that pretty good. Look at you all.
I'm not gonna make it over.
Oh no, you will. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
No, I'm not.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You got it.
Oh, it's so hard not to like want to put my legs down. I know. Like that's what I'm trying to. Oh, I can use my leg. I can use my.
Oh. Oh.
It only took us like an hour to get this far.
You guys got the perspective.
Or at least
That's what matters. And you guys understand that, you know, like I understand the funding is not 100% there, but when you guys do go to redo this stuff eventually, remember these things. You know what I mean? Translate them in the future.
Right.
And I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. I get that. I'm a realist, so I get it. But I think it's important that everyone still is conscious of it.
It's a lot harder when you're doing it. I see somebody going up the ramp like yourself, like, wow,
Oh, I know.
that look too hard.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, from a planning and public official perspective, we see a ramp and we're like, oh, we did, look at.
We did
a
good.
job. Yeah, we got the truncated bump pads, we got a ramp, like we're doing great. But that last ramp over by Gazebo is terrifying. You don't have an appreciation for how terrifying that is until you do it. Yeah, you have this great appreciation for how smooth that transition
Yeah.
needs to be. It can't be just like this little hump,
Well, yep.
you know.
Yep.
But it still has a mellow gradient because you're just gonna get stuck in those divots.
When I was at Disney World in the spring, I had a surgery on my ankle and I had one of those. I couldn't have done what I did without getting around on one of those.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
But they won't pay
with
for it.
insurance, you have to use it in the home. That's the. So, like, if you said in the home, I don't have a house. You know, maybe your apartment isn't big enough that you can maneuver those kind of things. You would not be eligible because a home assessment is required. That you would then be stuck in your house because you were not able
That's
to come
terrible.
That scooter I actually can't use because when I get on it, my legs flop right off.
Yeah.
I would need like an actual power chair that's like fitted for me, and then the insurance won't pay for it because my arms are fine. But I wouldn't want one because then I'd have to have a specialized vehicle, a ramp to get in the vehicle. I'd have to do all these different things to be able to do that. And right now I can break down my chair, put it in and out of my car all on my own.
Man, my arms are my arms are tired just after wheeling a block.
You know what? I'm sure that over time you have to build up the arm strength. I'll tell you what, I appreciate it because I have had an ankle replacement already and knee replacement. No comparison to what you have.
No.
What you just watched was the first half of the Accessibility Day event that I did in Johnstown, Pennsylvania with local officials. What you're about to see now is the second half of that. The mayor had obligations in the afternoon and couldn't make it for that session. So we had to do an earlier session, and the one commissioner that ended up showing up could only make it in the afternoon and couldn't show up in the morning because he had previous obligations. The other commissioners that were supposed to come couldn't make it to this one. So enjoy the second half.
Did you only go to HGA like one time?
I do it once a year for the last probably 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not real like here. It's only in their obstacle courses.
Okay, like what kind of obstacles do they have there? I'm just curious.
They have a fake sidewalk with potholes, and it goes up on a ramp. I almost flipped over.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't in something
We've all
like
had
this. I
that.
was in a bigger wheelchair.
Yeah, they probably use the hospital ones.
And then they have a visually impaired stick for me. They don't really want me.
Do they have the goggles?
Oh, you say goggles. I guess I can't remember what it was, but I couldn't see anything. There was no
Okay.
light anywhere.
Okay.
And where I thought I was going back, I not as close. Bicycle. My man, he's strapped into a bicycle.
Okay.
That was
What's that? ATP.
low in the ground.
Is it a hand cycle?
Yeah. And I get on a bus. The lift came down, got me out. Someone strapped me in. I don't remember now.
So they did. So they did put you on
I had
a
a
bus.
fishing rod. I did one with a fishing rod. Or a handicapped fisherman or something like that. Here's my support person.
Just go for it.
You want to make sure.
Yeah, lean forward.
Okay. Thing at the back. Okay.
Hang out with me.
Once is enough for that.
You don't realize how much they use their legs.
Yeah, there's you guys
Still
are.
using your legs and you don't realize it.
The wheels need to be replaced. Not being smart. Like,
Nah, and I'm gonna let you in. How often do the wheels and stuff need to be
it's like you have a
replaced?
car, you get your tires
Yearly?
rotated,
Yeah, I mean, you figure you take those bearings through the snow and the water and the ice, I mean, they're going to start rusting out. So you'd be lucky to make it through casters and wheels in a year.
Okay, so that's when they come to you guys every 6 months and say, check my.
No, insurance won't pay for that.
No.
You have to wait till it wears out.
inspection.
Yeah, and even then, you might need to fight for insurance to pay
Yeah,
for
you're going to have
that.
to get off from the insurance to get them replaced. I mean, we'll try.
What does
Yeah.
something like this cost?
That chair probably about $6,000.
That's $8,000.
Yeah.
Insurance.
My what?
Oh yeah, insurance will cover
what?
this, but there's a lot of add-ons. Like, she has frog legs on here. These are suspension. Insurance would never look at that. These are upgraded caster wheels. Insurance would never look at that. Those are pretty much standard.
Is that like a shock?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of these rims are
Spokes.
like $700-800. That's a standard wheel rim combination on that chair. This Barb's is an upgrade. Insurance will cover the standard, but she had to pay upgrades to her chair. A lot of our population, especially in Johnstown, they don't have the money to pay for upgrades. But they fight us. They fight us for these 5x1.5s all the time.
Yeah,
I spec them out on every
size
chair,
looks
and I
like
let
it
my
could
office
operate.
fight. You know, you have a lot of people willing a chair like this that just don't have the diagnosis they need to get a chair like this approved.
Like my junior miss doesn't have a diagnosis.
Yeah, so I can't get. She's using a chair until she gets a diagnosis. Insurance won't cover something because she doesn't have.
And the doctor won't diagnose.
Because they don't know. You can't just diagnose some
They
injury.
just give her a diagnosis and they're not 100% sure, and then that's
Yeah.
gonna screw her for
Ever.
later on.
It's
Thankfully,
terrible.
companies can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, not all companies.
In fact, whenever I started with them a few months ago, I said, "How many trials do you have out there?" you know.
Yeah,
We had
it's
a nice
John has a
talk.
lot of trial equipment out there. I tell you what, I guarantee you millions of dollars in demo chairs.
Our president, who's an ATP, and goes out and is measuring people. Like whenever he brought me on, he said, "Your operations, that's great. I'm not."
What does ATP stand for?
Assistive technology professionals. So they're actually trained on all the different equipment and, making sure that you're fitting it right and your shoulders are aligned to just, properly. And so there's a lot more than just wheelchairs. I mean, there's speaking devices and, we deal, like our company, John Letizia is our president. He's one of the owners and he is a huge advocate for ALS. So in fact, we, in our Maryland office and our Johnstown, our Evansburg office, we are a loan closet for them. So when somebody is given an ALS diagnosis, that turnaround time, you need to give them stuff very quickly. So we, go out and deal with all of that. So we do all the walks and everything. He was actually named to their board in the Western Pennsylvania, but he's a huge advocate for it. So it's nothing for on a Saturday morning, him being on the phone with a patient, trying to figure out how can we get that you can use your bathroom this week because something new happened, and when you have somebody that's that passionate about their clients,
That's
it
rare.
spills over into the staff, which is awesome.
It's rare to have that too.
It is. That's why like I said, I've been doing this a long time. I'm thrilled to
My nail's hanging out somewhere in that grass. Should go find it and move back on.
Yeah, most people don't think of those things.
I don't want to stress my hand experience. I will let you go.
Was I supposed to see something impressive or?
Yeah, I thought you were experienced, Tom.
There we go.
You talked a great game.
I said I won't let you go.
Just once a year.
Now you see that your city, the city is not as good as HGA.
Hey, what's
I-
this for?
See, I didn't have
Those
any
are the brakes.
What the hell? I took it right out.
No problem. Look at that. Shannon did it?
No,
Come on, Shannon. Come on, Shannon.
Lean forward, Shannon.
I didn't get it.
Lean forward.
Shannon, come on.
There you go.
Yeah, you got it.
There you go.
Come on, muscle woman.
Nice, Shannon.
Look at you.
Chuck, keep going. One more.
You're good. Look at you go.
Here's the Public Works Department.
We have some recommendations.
This is where the mayor's saying he's having issues with a lady who's visually impaired. Yeah, she's saying that this is not legally enough space. He thinks if that sign was removed and moved over there, it would fix the issue, and I think he's right with that.
Oh, wow. Wow, that was... Oh. Yeah, this one I cannot get it like... Oh man, this thing's still like...
I struggled on this
There we
too.
go. There we go. Okay, got it.
See if I can get it better this time.
Yeah.
Wow, I've gotten so much
George.
better.
So much
Oh wow, we're getting everyone down here.
Oh, thank you.
This is so perfect. We're bringing everything.
I know.
You know, stopping traffic.
I don't want to flip. There we go. There's nothing over there.
You got it. Body weight forward.
Come on, getting better. Good job, Tom. You take care. See you guys. All right, Shannon, Chris, here we go.
Like this?
No, I think, Shannon, you mean when you're on the street.
Oh yeah, well you're not. There's absolutely no way to do it. You're probably better off getting the ticket than deal with it.
Yeah, that seems so high up.
It is. Why don't you get down and try it? Like, just stand up and try it. Or you have to go all the way down around and then go all the way back.
This side's so much flatter, I feel like. And smoother and not slanted.
I don't know. It feels kind of the same to me. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like these.
I can't really talk because I'm not in a chair right now. Oop.
Let's see some freaking bricks. Told you I didn't like these bricks.
Yeah, that's a bad divot.
I'm gonna do that over here. Oh my god, this ramp is dangerous. I imagine it's slick a little bit.
Ice, snow, rain. Everybody wave to Barb's vlog channel.
Thank you for coming and being a good sport. I appreciate it. And I hope that you learn more than HGA.
We're getting there.
You're learning a little
This is
bit.
tougher here.
Yeah, I knew it would be.
Yes. All right, thank you.
All right, thanks, Tom. Appreciate you coming.
Thanks. Tell John Letitia so long.
I will.
Hey, thank you so much for everything, and thank you also with telling your wife that, so that helped that out. Hold on, I keep moving. Thank you. It's getting there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad that it all worked out.
Supplying the equipment.
Yes, it worked
And making
out.
sure I didn't fall and die.
Thank you, Shanna, for everything.
You're welcome.
Take care of Ollie.
This experience.
Yes. Thanks for being good sports about it all. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing.